Hello world, what's going on? Devonta Arrington over here, Veteran Home Realty, feeling good. I'm about to check the temperature because it's nice outside here in Orlando, Florida. Okay. No wonder my phone wasn't charging because I've been having this on. It's wireless headphones, kind of like Beats. I kept breaking my headphones, and I was at the gym and I told one of the workers there, I'm just like, man, I keep breaking my headphones. He's like, why don't you look in the Lost and Found and go shopping a little bit? And I said, hey, you know what, why not? Just looking around and I saw these, I'm like, huh, okay. Yeah, just going just like that, and it's Bluetooth straight to my phone. So they're pretty nice. It helps a lot with my running. Like I said before in the video, in my introduction video, I have a heart condition, so I run about an hour and a half a night. Usually run at 9 o'clock, and then just work all the way till like 11:30, 12. Just do some stretching and stuff like that. So I get done with my first run at 10:30, and then I go to the gym, inside the gym, and then I, hit the treadmill a little bit. So these work out very well because then I'm not, pulling up cords and all that craziness. Okay, so this video is going to be called, why does somebody need to do a lease purchase or a rent to own or land contract? Why does somebody need to do that? And I'll start off with, a lot of sellers, they say, well, can't they go to a bank? Why can't a buyer go to the bank? Or, if they have a down payment, why can't they get financed? And primarily what I've been focusing on is houses $200,000 and above. That's pretty much my minimum, and the reason why I do that is because I like dealing with more of a qualified buyer. And it looks like, just with a qualified seller as well, because it looks like, just in my experience, the high-end houses, $200,000 and above, it's a lot easier to deal with. Sellers get it. They know how it works for the most part. You don't have to explain it to them. There's usually a lot less shady stuff going behind the scenes. Not that the people are shading themselves on the lower end houses, but it just seems like there is just more of a hassle. Just trying to get the house up to current monthly payments, if they're behind on their mortgage and stuff like that. And I've just had more of a bumpy road with the lower end houses, and it's just better for my sanity. It's just better for business, dealing with just more qualified people that have money down and people that have skin in the game, especially because the lower end houses, like, when it comes time for a down payment or monthly rent, you get a lot of people that just tire kick. And they're just not, they see a house, they want a house, and they're living in a trailer park paying like $400 a month, and they think that same $400 a month can pay for a house. So doing this business like this, to where $200,000 and above, that when somebody's coming to contact you, you know that they got skin in the game, they got something to lose, they've put the work in life, they've went through the process of maybe getting a degree, getting a certification, whatever it is, a skilled trade, or they're doing pretty well in their field. And I like to deal with people like that, and it's just a lot more comfortable for me, and it's just more of a smoother process. The type of people that would be looking for a lease purchase, rent to own, or owner finance land contract, especially with the higher end houses, a lot of people, they have hospital bills for whatever reason. They got sprained ankle or whatever, or they broke their pinky. Hospital bills is one. Student aid, student loans is a huge one. Student loans is because, they're a lawyer. And let's say my lawyer back in Wisconsin, he says, he's about 63 years old. He says he's still paying student loan debt, and it all just depends on the mortgage lenders and things of that nature. But student loan is huge. Student aid, financial aid, student loans, that's one of the hugest just reasons why somebody can't get a loan. I had a prison guard last year, and she was working at the prison in Neenah, Wisconsin. she was a nurse. She was making $80,000 a year. Now you say, okay, someone's making $80,000 a year. Why can't they get financed? Well, it would, just little hits in her credit with her student loans, and it would only take her a year to get qualified. Because she only had that little bit of hit on her credit score. But those are just situations because you can actually get somebody in, not all cases, but some cases that, they're just like, look, okay, I have a situation, I need to move, I don't want to move into an apartment, I want to enjoy home ownership, I do have money down, I want to get inside, I'm making good income, and, I got the down payment, I just need a year or 2 years or 3 years just to get through enough so I can go ahead and get financed. And there's ways that we go about the process of getting people financed and getting people qualified and making sure that they can go ahead and get qualified and financed at the end of the term. So that's one of the hugest reasons that somebody would want to do a lease purchase, is because something on their credit score. And a lot of people are making very great income. It's just, another one is self-employed business owners. They're making commission checks. A lot of banks, they want to see the hourly wage, see how much you're making. They want to see commission, or they don't want to see they don't, even a landlord, they don't want to see rent payments. They want to see, actual W-2s. They want to see what's bring in 5 check stubs, same with a car dealership. They want that company feel. Hey, he's beyond a company, he's got job security. A lot of them just don't respect, entrepreneurship, being self-employed, because they feel like it could end at any time, and you might have up and down days, up and down months. So that's another reason why they're a little bit harsher on self-employed people. Even though the self-employed people that I've run into are actually the most aggressive with paying off the debt. If you got 30 years, or you're doing an owner finance for 30 years, a lot of self-employed people, they'll put a chunk money down, pay a good interest rate, and they'll double payments. And one of the great things about it is I got a friend, he's doing a rent own on a house, and it's funny because the guy put down a good chunk of money, and he's adding on to the house. He's actually building a backyard porch. So like I said, you can get people in here that they're gonna put skin in the game, and they look at the house and they look at it like it's their own. So hopefully that answered a lot of your questions of why somebody would need to do a lease purchase or owner finance, rent to own, land contract. Any more questions, just feel free to give me a contact about this topic. But I feel like I pretty well covered the basis of it. But go ahead and feel free to send me an email, veteranhomerealty@yahoo.com. On to the next video. Take care and have a great day.